As preparing for auctions, many times there are personal items, photographs, and documentation that people either forgotten that they've had or have been boxed up so long that that you just forget things that are in the house. And one item that we found that was boxed up is the commission of Lieutenant John Blue's in the 1860s, and it was commissioned to John Blue when this was Hampshire County, Virginia, by John Lechner, the governor, John Letcher. And this is an item that, of course, the family will keep, and I've heard of the commissions, but this is actually the first time that I've seen one. And on the back is when he had to appear before the Justice of the Peace, Isaac Parsons.
The heirs of Madeline Blue are her three children, John of California, David, now in Washington, D.C., and Julia of Florida. Shown here left to right are David, John's wife Betsy, and John Blue.
On my left is Betsy Blue, and on the right is John Blue. John is the great-grandson of Lieutenant John Blue, and also the son of Madeline.
Much of what you see behind me had a connection to someone in Hampshire County or in the state of West Virginia or the nation. When she came here, she arrived in Romney as a 16-year-old. She had grown up in deep South Alabama, and she had always wanted to be a teacher. And she heard from a friend who was then working in the Alabama School for the Deaf that the West Virginia School for the Deaf had a magnificent and nationwide acclaimed teacher training program.
Of course she was an inspiration because she was a very confident woman. She did a lot of things well before women were common in the workplace. She was working in the workplace. She ran, the PTA and the school board, and then went on to do some national work with the National School Board Association, and was quite an inspiring person in terms of education and carrying that message to the Senator Byrd and Senator Rockefeller and to the various governors of West Virginia, including Joe Manchin. She always was in relationship with them about education, about bettering lives for people in Romney.
John, Madeline had a granddaughter, Catherine.
Catherine was the only granddaughter of Madeline Blue, and Catherine was always treated as just an absolute princess by my mother. Catherine loved being here in Romney with her grandmother. They shared a common bond as outgoing, politically minded people.
So she was accumulating stuff.
She accumulated
building
stuff
up over time, and
she knew where everything.
Never got rid of anything.
She knew where everything was and could put her finger on it. She was, of course, the only person that could do that in the house. But
The auction began at 9 a.m. and lasted until approximately 5 o'clock.
number 6. 55, put it at 75, 75, put it at 75, 75. Sold $70, number 92, number 92. Put it at 55, 55, put it at 55, 55. Sold 52 and a half, number 85, number 85.
I'm good with 5, would get 500. I'm at 2 there, now 2 and a half. 2 and a half, 3, 3 and a half, 4, 4 and a half, 4 and a half, 5, 5 and a half, 5 and a half, would get 5 and a half, 5 and a half, would get 5 and a half, 6, 6 and a half, 7, 7 and a half, 8, 8 and a half, 8 and a half, 9, 9 and a half, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,400. 1,500, 1,600, 1,600. We give 1,600, 1,600, 16. I'm at 16, 17, 18, 18, 1,800, 1,800. Are you sure? 18. Yes, I'm at 18, 1,900, 2,000, 2,000, bit of a 2, would get 2,000, 2,000, bit of a 2, would get 2,000, bit of a 2, would get 2, 2, sold it, 1,900. Bidder number 237, write that on the tag there, bidder number 237, 237. Hey, selling the W. Richards double barrel rabbit ears there. 100, give me 50, let's go. I'm at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 400, what do you get? 400? 400, sold at 375. 92. Number 92, number 92.
Okay, we're going to sell the Navy sword, then he's going to sell the baskets, then we'll get back with the guns and the sword.
All right, we're going to start with the Navy sword here. We're going to start with the Navy sword. $500, bit of a 500, 500, bit of a 5, 500, $250, 250, bit of a 250, 250, bit of a 250, 350, 350, 360, 370, 370, 380, 390, 400, 410, 410, bit of a 410, 410, bit of a 410, 410. Sold $400, number 227, number 227, thank you. All right, now we're going to sell the basket.
You remember we took Miss Blue up to the rock house?
Yes.
Miss Blue out-walked me though. My legs are all banged up, I can't walk anymore. We went to the rock house on top of Branch Mountain, and she climbed all over the rocks. I showed her where they had the fireplace and the remains of the roof that was on it.
If you could, in closing, if you want to tell a member a recollection of Miss Blue and what you remember about her.
I certainly, she was the belle of Romney, the way I know her.
Mr. Parr, thank you so much.